Thank you for checking in to the Captain's Blog. I am David McDonough, President and founder of Flagship Wealth. Here's your week in review. We're coming off 4 straight weeks of gains. How did we do this week? Gave it a little back, a little under 1%. But what you found is that after the Christmas Eve massacre, the market has rallied over 12%, and all of the losses that you saw in 2017 were gone in 3 trading weeks. So again, market timing makes us look silly. And the bottom line is you need to be in this for the long term. So what we're seeing is that trade. It's all about trade right now. Yes, everybody's talking about the government shutdown. It hasn't affected the economy yet, and wouldn't be surprised if some type of resolution came over the weekend. Trade, trade, trade. There were rumors that China was going to purchase an additional $1 trillion in imports. Market rallies. Rumors that the meeting was going to be called off. Market sells off. Larry Kudlow comes on TV. Market, the meeting's back on. Wilbur Ross, Commerce Secretary. It's going to be miles and miles and miles away before there's a solution. So what I want us all to do in Flagship Nation is repeat after me. Avoid the short-term noise and pay attention to the long term. Again, short-term noise is here to stay. Consumer is strong. Fed is going to stay out of the way. Trade will be resolved. Remember, the Chinese market dropped 25% last year. Their economy is contracting. They need a deal. Trump needs a win. Something will get resolved. Next week, this is what to pay attention to. China's coming to town, folks, the 29th to the 31st, a delegation to talk about trade. We have earnings. Now remember, as I've said on previous blogs, at the beginning of the month, you have the companies that are confessing their sins, how poorly they have done. Towards the end of the month, the bragging comes out. This is how well we've done, and this is how well we're going to do going forward. So good positive mentions next week, at least with companies. Headline risk is here to stay. You heard about an indictment today. Roger Stone, an advisor to the Trump administration. You know, there's a saying that you can indict a ham sandwich. It's going to happen. It's going to continue to happen with a divided Congress. Headline risk is here to stay. Pay attention to the long term. Now, here's the question of the week. Now, our question comes from Jennifer, a single mom, and she wants to know how to start her simple financial plan. It all starts with a base of savings, and you need 6 to 12 months worth of savings and a savings account, a checking account, something that you will only break in case of an emergency. And again, I know that's difficult to do, but that's step number 1. Step number 2, especially if you're working and you're offered a 401k, retirement plan, take advantage of it. Even if you start off with a few dollars a week, most companies are matching, and what that means is you put in $1, they'll put in 50 cents for every dollar. That's free money, and again, that can help you continue to build that financial plan. And last but not least, stay out of debt. I know it's not easy, and you try to keep up with the neighbors and everything else with 2 incomes, but debt's going to cost you in retirement. So again, savings, stay out of debt, take advantage of the retirement plans at work, and keep doing what you're doing, Mom. So thanks again for tuning in to the Captain's Blog. Whether it's good, bad, your comments, your likes, your dislikes, I'll take them all. And I was thinking about it this week. We hear all this, the Patriots and the Super Bowl, and Kraft having the team for 25 years. Well, guess what? It is my 25th anniversary of being in the financial services industry. So thank you to Flagship Nation. There's a few of you out there right now that have been with me since day one, and it means a lot. So thanks again, and we'll see you next week on the Captain's Blog.